Hey guys.
Happy Talk to Us Wednesday.
I know.
I just realized I hope I put Wednesday in the caption instead of Tuesday. I think I did. But welcome. Even though we're a day late, glad to be back and hanging out with everybody for the week.
It's glad to see you all that were here on Sunday for the live concert. It was always a good time.
So much fun.
Great requests and just a great time together. Hey
Chris.
How are you?
Shout out to Robert for the great suggestion. We had so much fun digging through women of the 90s, and we added the early 2000s as well.
We did grow up in the 90s, but our influences trickled into the 2000s as well.
Some of our favorite era country music.
Brian, yes, this is the weirdest weather in Nashville. So this time last week, it was icy and snowy and just, it was freezing. And today it's almost 70 and sunny and just totally gorgeous. So it's, I for one am really enjoying it.
So it's good. I know, I was just looking at this. It's such an although it was kind of bright last week, but this just seeing the sun is amazing.
Hey, John.
So it's awesome.
Hi, Donnie. Hi, Brian. Hi, Ernest. Lots of people jumping on. And just good to see everybody on here. Hey,
Dean.
How's it going? So, let me grab these questions. So, Chris, shout out to you. I saw that you were on here. You said no question, but hope you're studying up for my Jeopardy birthday celebration tournament show. So we are definitely, hopefully, trying to gain some knowledge so that we can do well in that because we didn't do so hot the first time.
Hey, Wesley, thanks for joining us.
Let me see what else we've got here. So, Neil Lambert over on Twitter wants to know, how do you divide your household tasks?
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Kim.
We don't really have an official split of anything. We're sort of just good about rotating and kind of splitting our tasks. We both love to cook, so I feel like that is something too we especially tag team and do together. But then the rest of the household stuff we sort of divide and conquer. The advantage of having a couple of us to be able to rotate and switch and do what we can.
Wesley, we saw that you're following us on TikTok. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate that. So if you haven't already, definitely feel free to follow us on TikTok. We do all kinds of fun things over there.
Yes.
Share music over there too, so definitely check it out.
Hey, Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Appreciate that. Randy says, hi girls, you're getting to play some shows. Very slowly
We're starting to
get back to it. We're working on some things for the summer, so we're hoping that'll pan out if we can safely get back to gathering.
And I think we've got a round or two coming up here in Nashville. We usually play at Puckett's, kind of around the general Nashville area, sort of a little bit around the city too. And so we do that, and then we have some more writers rounds and actual things coming back probably March, April. So we're really excited to get back into that because it's one of our favorite parts of being in Nashville is going out and hearing other writers do their thing. It's one of the best parts of living in this town.
Hi, Lon. Wesley, we're doing great. Hope you are doing well too. So let me grab the next question. Michael Lee, I'm not sure if he's on here with the time difference, says, what are your favorite hot beverages to keep warm during cold weather?
Last week we were drinking a bunch of, it was probably a tie between like tea and hot chocolate. It was like the perfect weather
and
for
some
that.
Coffee mixed in there too, as always.
Wanted to say hi to our girl Kyrie. We miss
you so much. Hope you're doing well.
Hope we get to see you soon.
Sending love your way. And hi to Nan as well, of course.
I thought someone's name, I missed it.
Brian Lamont says, do we like to fish? I don't think I've been fishing since I was about 8 or 9. We used to go fishing with our dad and our uncle a little bit when we were little, but very rarely.
I think I've maybe gone once or twice, and I was very young. So
yeah. So truthfully, I'm not even sure if I like it or not.
We'll have to try it this summer and see, and maybe take a hand at it and see how we do.
Howdy to Roger, watching from Kentucky. Thanks for being here. Robert Fitch says, hi ladies, no question this week. Just wanted to say thank you for your live on Sunday. Maybe you can cover a Judds song sometime in the future. That's a great one, and I feel like I sometimes forget
that the Judds
would have been a perfect one to cover.
So we'll have to do, I can't remember, there's a couple of theirs that we really love, so we'll have to throw that in for next time.
Hey,
what's up, Cat Country?
How are you guys? Thanks for jumping on. Hope you're well. Staying warm up there.
Yeah, I know. I'm hoping we can send some of this sunshine and warm weather up to our Pittsburgh friends and family.
Yeah, because we're really relishing in it down
Yes, it's such a polar opposite from last week, but we're loving it.
It's crazy what a week can do.
It's like 50 degrees
You just
warmer.
never know.
I love it.
Hester Entertainment says, who or what was the inspiration behind your new music? So,
ahead.
for us, it's just more, not so much a specific person or event, but we just take a lot of inspiration from not just our own lives, but kind of the lives of our co-writers and our friends. And I always tell people we kind of always have our writer ears on when I'm out and about, just because honestly, in just casual conversation, you will hear things and I'll think to myself, like, what a great phrase or a great title that might be. So
even just reading or watching TV, like sometimes you'll hear something and go, wow, that's so cool. Like you could really turn that into a great song.
Or even just listening to friends as we're all talking about our lives. Sometimes you'll hear someone's stories and all of a sudden, as we're in a writing session, I'll think like, hey, that reminds me of so-and-so's personal experience, and you turn that into a song.
Hi to Bethany, we miss you. Hope you're
miss
doing
you.
well. Miss all of you guys.
Mike, it was about 60 there today. That's amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's the best.
I'm ready.
Kinda
I don't know about everyone else, but I am ready for full-on spring weather, flowers,
me too.
sunshine, flip-flops. I'm here for it.
Vaughn says, no question this week, giving you a shout out and mahalo for the Facebook Live this past Sunday. It was really fun.
We had a great time.
We had the best time, so thank you for being there and for the suggestions and for always participating. It makes it so much more fun for us.
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Daniel. Donnie, we don't actually have a Snapchat. That's one of the only socials we don't have.
We don't have.
But,
I think we had one once and I locked myself out of it and could never get back in.
But we are on TikTok. That's our newest one. So we're having fun on that one. Roger, have we ever tried covering Miranda Lambert or Taylor Swift? Not a ton of Taylor Swift, although I do love her music. But we do cover quite a few Miranda Lambert songs.
I loved her song Bluebird from last year.
So great.
Such a good song. One of our favorites.
I think that was it for questions. So if you saw our little teaser the other day, we have some really exciting news coming tonight. So check back on our page probably around, I'd say
7, 8 o'clock.
7, 8 o'clock-ish. And we've got some exciting things to share that we can't wait to get out to you all.
Hey, Faith.
Hey, Faith, how are you? So stay tuned for that. Make sure you check back. And thanks for being here on Talk to Us Wednesday.
Yes, we'll be back to our regular Tuesday schedule next
week.
But thanks for hanging with us a little bit late today for this week. We appreciate it.
Daniel, no worries. If you want to catch the replay, it's still posted up from Sunday. That goes for anyone. If you weren't able to watch our live concert on Sunday, the replay is always up on our Facebook page. So feel free to go back
and it's on IGTV too. Mm-hmm. If you're more of an Instagram fan, it's over there as well. If you missed any parts or just want to watch again.
Hi, Richard. Donnie, coffee or K-Cup? We usually make a pot of coffee.
Yeah, we usually need...
Because we all in the house drink
the big, giant pot of coffee to get through the whole day.
Yeah.
Sometimes we make another.
Yeah. It's starting to feel like a second cup of coffee kind of day.
Yes, but the convenience of the K-Cup is wonderful.
So check back tonight. We've got some fun things to share that we can't wait for you to hear about. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your day and a great week. And we'll talk to y'all soon.
Bye, everybody.